Welcome to Off Good Victory. I wanted to talk to you about today a little bit something different than I would normally talk about on this channel. Um, and it's an answer to a comment that I got. I actually made a comment and I got a comment back saying, well, this isn't the appropriate area to be political or something to that effect. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today, freedom of speech and what actually keeps us free to be able to make that kind of speech. And here it is right here. So yes, we live here still in the greatest land that is on the face of the earth that Yah created. This here US of A, with all of our problems, with all of our faults, all of our warmongerings and politicians and everything else, we still have this Second Amendment rights. And the 2A is what gives me my 1A, which is the First Amendment right, to be able to have that freedom of speech. So I can say, whatever I want to the extent that it's not, let's say, violating in any kind of violent way anyone else's liberties. And so, yes, we have that speech. And it's not even hate speech. It was just a political speech thing that I did. I asked somebody, a rather common question I would think in this day and era that, hey, do you support the liberties and the freedoms of individual choice? I mean, after all, people say, hey, my body, my right, all of that good stuff, right? But when it comes to the CDC guidelines and following them, well, hey, you must do that because, hey, that's what we authoritarians say we do. And so, yeah, I asked somebody if we can, if they're going to be able to, or they're considering boycotting a particular seed company. I saw a great video by Zach Bauer, and yeah, so he was asking, hey, are you going to support these guys who are kind of I guess, exercise the heavy hand of government. And then what? Now they're going to back off because the government is more engaged in other affairs like Ukraine and Russia and that. So where did all these mandates go, right? All of a sudden, I guess, disease, pandemics, and whatever else is or was going wrong with the world suddenly disappears. Quite interesting, right? Well, look, in this United States, we still have this right here. We have the ability to use this to defend ourselves and even to defend ourselves against foreign invasion, right? Like, hey, these are given out for free in the Ukraine to guys who's never even held this ever. And so for me, yes, we have this right, and we have the ability to defend ourselves, our neighbors, our loved ones, and even our country if need be, right? And so that's a great gift, and we should never, ever, ever give away this gift, the Second Amendment right. Because if we do, we'll be like every other despot country in the world, including Russia, including the Ukraine, right? So please, everyone, you know, this isn't a political video at all. I'm kind of the least political person I would imagine, but we do have to stand up for our freedom and liberties, right? And our opinion and who we support with our dollars really makes a difference. Because ultimately, even the despots, yeah, money talks and, BS walks, right? So remember this always, guys. Don't ever give up that Second Amendment right, because that is going to guarantee your First Amendment right. Alrighty, signing off. Shalom.